Hey, what's going on, guys? In this video, I'm going to be taking you through how to make an AI video ad for your air conditioning business from start to finish. All these tools are completely free, and the best part is it's really simple to do and extremely realistic. Speed is everything when it comes to creative, and now no one has excuses. So whether you're doing this yourself, you've got a marketing team, show them this video so they can implement it into your strategy.
Okay, so today I just wanted to talk a little bit about video content. It's extremely important. It's getting more and more important as time goes on, as the platform. I think two things. Number one, TikTok really pushed all of the social media platforms a lot more towards that kind of video. Emphasizing video. It's much more engaging, and then also unlimited data. Like no one worries about their data plans anymore. So that again lends itself towards video. And so look, in a perfect world, we'd be actually sending a film crew out to film some really high quality ads, um, which I'll show you an example here. Right, this is one of something that we filmed recently for one of our clients, and it's really going to elevate the brand a lot, a lot. So what we do when we go out on site, we film one of these hero videos and then a bunch of ads. Right, the hero video it's longer. Um, it's generally landscape. It will live on a website, on the social media platforms, but for the ads, they're shorter, they're more to the point, and they're attacking kind of different messages for advertising. But just I'll quickly show you the hero video here for.
Hey guys, Toby Vines here from Freestyle Air Conditioning. We're here today in Corlette at this beautiful home to install ducted air conditioning. Replacing a existing 14 kilowatt three-phase system. As you can see, the old system here is very beat up, dirty, rusty. We're replacing the system with a 14 kilowatt three-phase Daikin. Reason being they're much more energy efficient, cost effective.
All right, you get the point now. I don't need to go through the whole thing. And I just quickly want to show you some of the ads, right? These are much more pointed.
Attention homeowners, at Freestyle Air Conditioning, we take pride in all our installs, from single split systems to full ducted system replacements. We turn up on time, treat your home with care.
Yeah, I'll show you one more example.
Homeowners, don't wait for a 40-degree day to find out your ducted or split system can't keep up. Every summer we get calls from people stuck in a hot house because their old unit finally gave out. Beat the rush whether you need a new...
Right. As you can see, like we filmed a bunch of ads to test, right? This costs thousands of dollars, okay, to go out and film this, right? And not everyone has the budget for this. It also takes time to find the right install, match up dates for our videographers, for the to get the right location and all that kind of thing. So instead we actually encourage all of our clients to just film video when they're on site, just on their iPhone. It looks much more native to the platform. It's not going to elevate the brand as much, but it still works extremely well. It does elevate the brand too. Not quite as much as one of those really great professional videos. But even with that filming, just asking people to film, we'll ask them, here's just a few things to say on camera, and they're not comfortable, which is okay. That's understandable. Or they just need some encouragement and practice. That takes time again. And even if we're asking them, look, we can do a voiceover, just send us videos of the install. Sometimes it's difficult. It takes time, right? And we really need video from the beginning to maximize the results that we get from our ads, right? And so that's kind of where AI comes in. AI is really, really awesome. It's come a long way in the last 6 months. We can turn this around super quick within a couple of hours. The client just doesn't need to do that much, to be honest. We'll have a conversation with them about what message they want to convey. It can actually really elevate the brand in the mind of the customer. There's a lot of people like, well, it's AI and it's not trustworthy. But let me tell you, it does work. It really does work. And then we can actually focus in on pain points that are difficult to do, even with that professional video. So that we can kind of target something that we know people are feeling, which I'll show you in a second. And then finally, we can actually test in volume. So actually, let me just jump over to the pain point focus, right? I just want to show you real quick here an AI video. And I'll talk about the pain point here that we're talking about. So air conditioning is the largest consumer of electricity in the home, especially in the summertime. So if you have an old inefficient unit, it is going to be costing you a lot to run that unit. And every quarter, people get what we call bill shock, where it's like, oh crap, like look how high my bill is. And if you've been blasting the AC, then yeah, you're going to get a real shock when your bill comes around, especially if you have an old unit. And so we want to get people feeling that emotion, to encourage them to look at getting a new energy efficient system. So this is like what I mean by targeting those pain points.
This thing used to keep me cool, now it just burns through cash.
If your aircon's on its last legs, New South Wales Gov will chip in for a new one. Tap the link.
So obviously you can see here in the first part, we're like, look, are you feeling this? And a lot of people are going to be like, yeah, hell yeah, I feel that. And then in the second part here, it's like, well, this client's registered for rebates in New South Wales. And to remove an old system, you actually get a very, very high, like a much larger rebate. And so what this client wanted was just to do replacements. They don't want new installs because, you know, it's a lot more costly and can take a lot longer. They just want in and out. You know, they want to go in and out, do the replacement. The customer benefits from a big rebate. They benefit from a lower cost, and they're winning a lot more jobs. So that's an example there. And then we can just test out, you know, lots of different variations of like what that looks like. So, you know, here's just another example of same type of concept. Just
This thing
another
doesn't even
example.
keep us cool anymore.
You know, just a different, slightly different scene, different guy in it, different looking unit. So yeah, that again, we can test things out in volume, right? So how do we make these videos? First, we need to understand what message you want to convey, right? We can do that in a conversation over the phone. We write the scripts to match that messaging, and then we create the setting. We have to describe the setting to the AI, which takes, yeah, it's quite fiddly, because whilst the technology is amazing, it's still not perfect. It'll never be perfect. And it's, you know, you have to play around with it a lot. And then we use the AI video generators to actually bring that to life. So, you know, here's just some examples of some video that we've been bringing to life. And I'll just quickly show you that here.
If you want an affordable, reliable aircon installation, Canberra homeowners, if you want an affordable, reliable aircon installation this summer, look no further than Guru Cooling and Heating.
Now this client, like, we just haven't been able to get video from them, and we're just like, okay, we're just going to go ahead and, you know, are you okay with the AI element? They said yes, they love it. You know, they don't want to be on camera. They don't want to be filming. It's just not in their nature. Look, we're going to keep persisting with that because we'll definitely get great results. But this is going to work in lieu of that video, in lieu of doing, you know, a multi-$1,000 shoot. This is going to work well. And then here's kind of what the end product looks like. It's super simple, super simple. And it's very effective. So I'll just quickly show you what this looks like.
Canberra homeowners, if you want an affordable, reliable aircon installation this summer, look no further than Guru Cooling and Heating. We're an in-house team with competitive prices, no hidden fees, and a quality install, guaranteed. Click the link below to get in touch.
So that's it, right? That's just super basic. And we can do a bunch of variations of this. Different messages, different people in the ad in terms of what this guy looks like, different settings, different homes, more premium homes, kind of more, you know, standard looking homes. So that's it. If you're keen to kind of give this a crack, get in touch. We can even just talk you through it if you want. But yeah, that's kind of something that we've been doing for all of our clients now. We include it free as part of all of our packages. So get in touch with us if you're keen to learn more.
And that is how we make an AI video for an air conditioning business from start to finish. Again, guys, if you do want our help to make these videos for your company and generate exclusive leads and become that authority in your market, all you need to do is click below, book in a call and speak with our team. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.